so you can get in. It's going to be a very short stream. I'm just going to play a little while everybody else is asleep. Let's see what's- Anyway, welcome to Pride Stream Part 2. Happy Pride for all the LGBTQ, all the queers. I'm just going to be grinding pretty much. I thought of naming this grinding for Pride, but oh my god. It's, it's obviously supposed to sound bad, but whatever. We're just gonna play just until other people get up and we go do stuff, or my controller dies, which is at half battery. And I'm not even gonna try the other controller. The other controller's like always at a quarter best, even if it says full. So one of the things I forgot to do during our stream with the review at the end here of last chapter was go through these things. The technical storyline. Oh no, please. Okay, good. It's in order. The technical storyline for Fortnite is often told in these, and I forgot to go through 7.2. So let's look 7.2 together and see what kind of storyline we got here. So 7.2, reminder, was the Voyager season. He went around the island picking up shards, putting them together, and putting the 0 point back together, apparently working for Gino, the former leader of IO, who is back and pretending to be a 7 alternate reality member named Visitor. So our first screen shows our former IO lady and the Ice King's second hand working against uh, the Order right here in a fight. A reminder that the Order it's Jules. Jules used to be a friend of uh, this Chaos lady, but apparently even after leaving the defunct IO, this lady chose like the bad side, Chaos, just like Chaos. To note that the lady did call everybody else in the game NPCs, meaning she may have some meta experience of the game itself, sort of like Deadpool can. She said she's the only sentient character, which is ironic because she's not. Um, but there was nothing indicating that the Chaos former IO lady was fully 100% working for the Ice King or the Voyager until we got this here. It's unclear if she worked directly for the Voyager himself, who works underneath Gino, if she's aware Gino's around, because she didn't really say much, or if she's working for the Ice King. Also, it's unaware why she's giving the second right hand to Ice King a piggyback ride here, but she doesn't look very happy about it. Also seems to be holding her hand out for something or just saying why. Oh, God. Hello? Right. Do this. So this is the mostly corrupted Voyager, placing together the 0 point, his entire thing this past season. The corrupted Voyager is a question on what is going on between the last reality and Gino. So the corrupted Voyager here obviously works for Gino, calls him the master, but he uses cubic language, has the cubic curses all over him, and some people were saying, well, maybe that's just a misdirection, except for the fact that this form and the next form is cube corruption. So he's not just displaying a hologram of the cube. The cube exists. He is being corrupted by the cube power, something we've seen when the red cube, Redvin, got struck back in the Nexus War, or whatever it was called, the Zero War, the, the war against the demon last season, last chapter, and seen a few other times as well. When the cube's powers up, they tend to spread the corruption around, and this is what we're seeing on the Voyager. So he is using cube power, and he has Last Reality riding all over him, but we are unclear on how he is. Is he currently working on the Last Reality and Gino? Is Gino working for the Last Reality, or Gino in charge of the Last Reality, or is he playing both? Playing is he ex Last Reality and working for Gino? We don't know. We just know that he is definitely working for Gino. This looks to be just some action shots from storyline. We have Hope fixing something that looks mechanical, maybe an engine, because it looks like a hood that's up, while the Order does something on a pad. I'd normally say like a writing pad, but that's obviously glowing. We have the Visitor spying on Lynx. Now, this is interesting that the Visitor is doing this. Um, Lynx in this chapter worked directly with the Voyager. She actually was with the Voyager and handled some of OG reality for him. And we know this because of other uh, screens. But they're unsure why Gino appears to be spying here unless he's just keeping up his uh, disguise. Maybe the spying was just for fake spying, give the good guys some bad information. And then over there, of course, we got the Rock versus Ice King during one of their fights. Unclear which fight this is. Is maybe the one where he broke out. This may be some in between. Obviously not the last fight. We saw what happened in the last fight. And it's interesting to note that the Ice King's powers appear to almost negate an entire railgun shot right there, but vice versa as well. Here we just have some standard screens of these ladies. There wasn't much known about these gals, I don't believe. They're all unique, so they've never been on the island before. They're all rose thorn themed. Um, so they may have something to do with the Thorn Queen from a few Halloweens ago. Last Halloween, too. Did the last Halloween, the Halloween before that, the one that owns the Pumpkin Night. But we are unclear exactly. There are also some other rose themed characters they may belong to in a group. Maybe there's a whole rose crew. But we don't know. Good, bad, whatever. Just what does this say? Actually, I'm not reading any of these shit. Prepare for disorder. That's normal. The Voyager's victory is coming together. They're back. That's a 7. Okay. Not really, because right now the only active 7 is one of them now. The Roses with Vengeance. The Garden sends their regards. Ah, that's very Game of Thrones themed. Would indicate that they're vengeance, so they're vengeful, but we're not sure against who or what or why. This is just a screen. Shows all the characters for the battle pass. Which fucking bugs who was so out of place there. Nothing really story-wise there. I hate that I have to hit full screen instead of hitting a single button. So here we do have the good guys hanging out. Again, we have the Foundation, leader of the 7, Jonesy, who thinks he's a buddy. Jonesy is still wearing Vengeance Jones clothes, by the way. He seems to pop in and out in the first Jonesy the first, unless Jonesy the first and him are trading places in leading. Because during the last chapter's end game, he was definitely in Jonesy the first outfit, ready for fight. But he's come back to kind of Vengeance Jones outfit, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Of course, now he's in a incubator, and I think he's shaven. They must have shaved him before they put him in the incubator. We got the Order over here in her new costume. They appear to be looking at something. It looks like a soldier, so it could be one of Voyager's troopers. Of course, we got Jules, and she appears to be blowing a bubble or has passed. I'm going to shoot the bubble, and has a torch in her hand. And back there we have Hope, who is apparently still having issues with her visions. So her powers are being negated by something or being blocked by herself. It is unclear. But it's important probably to keep the visitor hidden from them, since the only one who knows who the visitor is currently in an incubator. We have here a little storyline between the squids and fish sticks. Again, fish sticks kind of told the Voyager that there was a shard on their homeworld of Atlantis, which is an entire ocean world like area, and he stole it along with a chunk of Atlantis, pissing off a bunch of the squids that lived in that direct area and creating a vendetta against them. And here we see him waiting to shoot fish sticks as he follows a fish patch, and over there he's just kind of throwing darts at a dead fish sticks backling stuffy, and he's got like lots of little uh he's got one of the fish sticks advertisements driving on a wanted $1 million. It's a lot. Well, fish for $1 million. And over here, he's giving a 1-star review to Fish Sticks Place. Fish Sticks is not happy. It's like the first time we've ever seen Fish Sticks like super mad about something. Oh, and I forgot to read these. This says everything seems stable for now. One day that fish will pay. This one says take your break, you've earned it. Oh, it's squibbly. I thought this was going to be used for, but it's actually for squibbly. So here we have Squibbly did have a entire city pretty much under their species control. Um, we have fish chicks dropping one of the fish tacos as a seagull attacks them. Hope is watching, like, oh god. We have our chaos lady over here just chowing on a taco. She looks kind of confused by it. I don't know why. Um, Interesting art choice. The way she's sitting, she has no pants on. And we have Squid over here just seeming to be happy that someone's eating his stuff. And I don't know what he's drinking. Some kind of slushy. Their town is technically still in the map after the reality storm. It's just been dried up. It's almost the same as that town with some changes to the land around it. That's about it. So we got a pelican over here about to eat something. Probably wants taco. Someone feed the pelican. We had a re-release to Save the World last season, so somehow this got re-released. I don't know what this is doing up here. Do I not already have one of these? Did I move it? Did I not have one of those? So this one says this fight's going to take everything we got. We're getting closer to the end here. We see their home base in the background, Seven's home base. We got the visitor, the foundation, and the order up there as part of the Seven. We got Jonesy and Hope at the front. Hope's drinking from a pill cup, which is cute. Oh, I didn't full screen this. Knowing who the visitor is, we know how sinister this is. He's just fucking with them at this point. But looks like they might be preparing for the battle against the Voyager. We have a Looney Tunes reference here. So Bugs Bunny had drifted in to an island last season, definitely not in Albuquerque. And I do believe Daffy was a buyable character. I don't have money, so I didn't buy him. I rarely have money, I should say, at this point. But Bugs was in the Battle Pass. It is referencing old Looney Tunes gags. We have the shotguns tied in a knot and the rifle. We have guns stuck with carrots, explosives. Something I think he's done to all of these. He's done to Elmer Fudd more than once, and I think a few of these he's probably done to Yosemite Sam. But it's like, guys, you think he'd let him do it to one of y'all, not 6 of y'all. I also not entirely sure why all the good guys are hunting bugs. Don't think the bugs was working for the Dark Voyager, though we did have one on our team. Here we have the right hand lady of, well, this is a very realistic drawing, which is painting, which is really freaky. Looking at me. We have the right hand of the Ice King facing off against the Order in her stealth suit. Not sure where this is supposed to take place. It looks like that might be some ice stuff in the background, but everything's been like kind of pinkified. Maybe it's around one of the crystals. Maybe they're fighting near one of the shards, possibly. Here we have our Jules lady. She's upside down on a board. She seems to be being fired at by our Chaos lady, which is missing. Jules seems to be having fun. We do know that Jules and this lady were friends way back in the day, and uh, apparently they both worked together. Though it's I don't remember it was her. Was it her or was it Order? I think it was her, but I think I can't remember now. The Chaos Lady worked with somebody. Maybe it was the Order because the Order's from IO, but I may be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Hope and her, not Hope and her shit. Jules and her. But Jules never worked for IO. Jules was always part of Shadow. Unless Jules went to IO and I'm not aware of it. But Jules looks completely unconcerned about the rifle fire. Just no board. There's also just, oh, she's the Chaos Lady's on a zip line. I was like, there's a random zip line here. I just realized she's on it. Just the way she's looking, she looks like she's laying on the ground. Course, we did have the Mandalorian come out in a movie, and over here we have some stuff from the Mandos. Dinner or building of some sort. His original, or I think this is a replacement ship for his original ship, and then his Naboo rebuilt ship. Um, I haven't seen the movie yet, so don't spoil anything for me. I just didn't have money to get out to go watch it. I heard it didn't do so well in theaters, but a lot of people just don't know how to have fun to begin with. They hated the sequels. I thought the sequels were fun, the ones with Ray in them. They weren't perfect, but they were just fine for movies and great Star Wars movies and fun. But something that sort of stupid has said several times while watching movies that other people hate is people don't know how to just go out, watch the thing, and have fun. Yes, if it's a terrible movie, it's a terrible movie. But half the time, it's not a terrible movie or a terrible TV show or a terrible game. It's just people wanting to be critics. People need to be critics of something. And it's like they don't live if they don't complain about something. And they can't just enjoy life and entertainment in a time where we need to do that more than ever. The only thing y'all should be complaining about is our government. It is a very rainy day today, by the way, here in Central Texas. Woke up to like freaking video game style lightning and thunder outside, which we used to have a lot when I was little, but we went away and has been on the rise this year. We've had the wettest year in San Antonio. Like it is super green everywhere here. There's not dead grass anywhere unless somebody's mowed the grass to the ground. Which reminds me, after this rainstorm, I'm probably gonna need to mow the yard again. We've never mowed the yard this much during the summer. Usually it just dies. But yeah, all the plants are super happy outside. Most of the plants are super happy outside. I have some thing over here in this planter that doesn't look too happy. Probably just like all the rain. So this is technically from the OG season. The OG season turned into season 8 while we were here. The season 8 was the volcano and treasure season. Lux here was back. It is unclear if this is the original Lux or an OG alternate timeline Lux. Also back was well, actually that was it. No, Lynx was back. Lynx was part of this. Again, it is unclear if the Lynx who is now working for the Voyager is OG Lynx or an alternate timeline Lynx. It's also unclear why she went from cat thief to overlord of criminality and evil. Serpent? I don't know. Lynx again is the lady who had a crush on Meowscles way back in chapter one, two, one, one. Yeah, she came in chapter one, and before Meowscles I think was even released, and is rumored to maybe be Kit's mom. It's weird. This is actually a redo of another wallpaper like this from chapter 8, where she is delving into a treasure cave just like this. Does it not say who does these anymore? Or is it just all AI art, probably? There's actually a name there. So they used to tell you who made these screens. Dive into a life of luxury, but they don't do that anymore. Oh yeah, they do. There it is. Art by John Springelmeyer. Okay, I'm dumb and blind apparently. Though this didn't happen in full game, it does show his right hand lady lifting the Infinity Blade. We don't know what she did with it. We're also not clear. Maybe this was her in the OG map because OG map did have the Infinity Blade come back and was usable on and off. It would appear you could use it. Um, but and this does not look like the entrance to his castle back in the main timeline because that was completely closed in. This is more open, which would and looks like it's part of a ruin, which kind of would match his OG castle. Maybe this is her retrieving the Infinity Blade from the OG timeline to place it into the new timeline. That could be what that's going on there. Which gives me a new question. So people could travel between dimensions pretty easily ever since Jonesy broke the 0 points. The 0 point before then was one of the few ways you could travel between dimensions. But with the 0 point shattered, you could do it as long as you had a ship or some way to get through dimensional walls. But if Gino succeeds in fully reforming the 0 point, does that close the dimensional gaps on walls and make it to where you could only use 0 points or 0 point items to travel through and or use a damaging sideways rift like the 7 used to? No, there's a sideways rift right there, but again, this was during the 0 points openness, and I think they were less damaging. Here we have, I believe, Jules sneaking onto. So I talked about this before. I wasn't sure what's going on here, but what I actually saw during a storyline thing the other day, it appears here is where the Voyager came in to do some work and in the elites um, reality, where Jules was staying and becoming an elite, and he landed like this is one of the first times we ever see his ship actually touch the ground. Jules sneaked in and then took a ride back to the main timeline, um, her island where she joined the crew. This is Ninjago, which is having its own storyline. I believe they are currently still fighting some lost reality problems over there. Last reality. That said, I don't play the Lego thing at all, so I don't know the full story there. Here we have the Ice King's adopted child. Big question mark. He's one of the pets you can own, or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have there. I don't know why he adopted a weird looking demon yeti. He just did. Maybe the Ice King likes cute things too. Oh, it says, look down at all the ice types. That is the Lion King reference. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. She's just borrowing it. I didn't read any of these. That one I did. Where does this ship go, and why is it watching the elites? He'll pay for what he's done. This is another screen of just the entire crew again, but only the fighters. We have Jules using her pickaxe, or climbing tool, technically. Climbing, I don't know what you call that. Climbing pick, maybe? She's facing off against our Chaos Lady in a helmet, which, again, if they're the ones that were friends, kind of sad. Um, Here we have the Order once again facing off the right hand. And this is interesting because this usually, when you see the Ice King, it shows no facial features. He has a mask on underneath his darkness. This shows him as a full mask where you can't see his face, but it's definitely under there. And on the left, we have some slightly frosty foundation. And in the background appears to be the central location. Well, no, actually, no. That's they seem to be fighting in front of the Seven's place. Yes, down there that is. I thought that was the tower back there, but no, those are just the spikes. They just look weird. Harvester staff and the most dangerous dare to attack the elites. Oh, this is the harvester sucking up some elite stuff in an attempt to pull out their shard. The elites had a shard and they had it secured. but it destroyed where it was and took it out, and apparently just took the brunt of their defenses without issue. It's time to settle the score. Again, we have more Foundation versus Ice King. It's apparent that in storyline they had a few scraps all across the island. Here it seems to be the Foundation striking back at home and the Ice King's castle, and Ice Kings come out to defend it. And I'm not sure what that means up there, but maybe he's just telling him to die. Says he's back. This is the Foundation in his jacket version of his new armor, and it's gold. Just kind of showing off there. What is that in? Okay, those are not who were in the ice in the real thing. That looks like, was that Lux over there? I can't tell. Some lady on the right, left, and some others. That looks like the person for Avatar on the right, maybe, maybe not. I can't tell. Speaking of, is he? It's we still have a member of the Avatar clan that never made it in. Hold on, I'm taking care of something. Give me one moment. Sokka's never made it in, right? Sokka's not part of Fortnite. I think I would have him if he does, because Sokka's pretty cool. Or Sokka is boomerang. So we had the Exalted Return, which shows the Ice King returning. Again, we are not fully clear on the Ice King's history prior to this. So we don't know if this is the original Ice King shifted over to OG and then brought back onto the mainline line, or if this is an alternate Ice King. The original Ice King that lived on the Ice Moon, as far as we know, wasn't Malice. He was like an SCP Foundation like person who collected items to keep them safe and secure and keep the reality safe and secure. He shoved his Ice Moon into the zero reality in an attempt to keep all the items secure, assuming nobody could get into zero reality, which was, of course, not real. But he didn't know that at the time because this was pre-IO when he froze them in his ice palace over. That said, this Ice King appears to hold a lot of malice, including just keeping random people frozen, like Captain America and the Foundation, and being very vengeful. So it doesn't appear to be the same person, or he's had a complete mood remakeover. But this Ice King came from OG and was invited over to the main timeline by the Darth Voyager. This one's showing again the assassin squid and the fish sticks. After fish sticks, fish sticks seems to realize something's going on here. Not sure if he understood he was at war, but yeah. More Lego stuff. So this is from OG. This is called Daughter of the Brood. This would indicate that she's actually related to the original Brood from the original timeline, and is its daughter, which leads to questions of who's the mom. But also, the Brood itself was a species created by the Fire King, so we don't know if in reality they're actually their daughter, one of their daughters. Also, they come from the OG timeline, which is separate from the original timeline we're still currently in, technically. Hello, Chris. I'm doing good today. How are you? It's a little wet and stormy outside, so we're just chilling this morning. Oh, the AC came on. Sorry if y'all can hear the wind. Um, but so we're not entirely clear if somehow they are actually the Root's daughter. Most likely not. They probably just said that. They appear to be a creation, just like the original, probably by the Fire Pirate King. Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, now I got the Pirate King song stuck in my head. Which is, of course, the Pirate King is an alternate version of the original prisoner, aka Fire King. And an alternate version of Blackheart all at the same time. So here we just have a kind of CG painting or CG rendering It says in the Port of the Ice King. Okay, that's not that important. Just shows the Foundation once again fighting the Ice King. In the background, we have some of the ice characters. And then at the back left, is that the Dark Voyager? Yeah, that's a Dark Voyager with his helmet off. He just seems to be watching, which is funny. This is Captain Fireheart, the one I was talking about. He is a mixture and alternate version of both the Prisoner and Blackheart. The Prisoner, of course, is the one that was just trapped in the Ice King's castle in the main timeline. He was trapped in the Ice King's castle in the original time, in the original main timeline. Um, we don't know how he got back into the main timeline. What's going on with him? Last time we saw the Prisoner, he was being frozen deep below the ocean by the original Ice King. Um, which leads people to think that the current Ice King that just got disintegrated and the original Ice King are the same one, despite the seeming goal differences. Anyway, this guy is also a alternate version of Blackheart. Blackheart was a pirate who landed on the island in Chapter 1, Season 8, and after the volcano turned the golfing resort into a bay, and then created like a pirate shanty town. Um, Blackheart's important because later on, he's not a bad person. Later on, he'd go on to help evacuate the third island during the Chrome before the shattering of that island. I say shattering now, but there's supposed to be so many things they say is shattered now. I probably can't say that. Destruction of third island. Does that work? This one does not look wholesome. Well, he's Fire King himself was not a good person. He was contained by the Ice King because he wanted to use the items the Ice King had collected selfishly to bend reality to their wills. And Ice King's like, nope, I'm freezing everything. Um, but this guy is a lot more menacing looking, and it likely has Blackheart's ship and piracy with Fire King's malice, maybe. That said, Fire King outside destroying the towns that this guy just destroyed in OG, um, Ice King, Fire King never really did much else. He's been, uh, I guess he must have been frozen right after because he's been quiet since. Ooh, it is cold right here sitting in front of the AC. What in the world? Must be because it's raining outside. By the way, if you're talking, I'll only see it if I see it on screen. I don't currently have my phone on because it is dead. For some reason, it didn't charge last night. I don't think we lost any power. This appears to be a Lego ship fight. Here we have Hope once again fighting the Chaos Lady, the XIO member. There appears to be a shard in the background. There's a whole bunch of fish I don't understand the meaning of, just flying around the air. Um, it looks like she's coming in for a kick, possibly rocketed by that shotgun cyberpunk style. Meanwhile, did I call her Hope? Jules. Jules appears to be swinging around her climbing gear again. 7-2, we had Laffy pop in. She handled a concert. Nothing really to say there story wise. We do have a Rose Lady in the back right and an Easter like Alice in Wonderland style bunny back left. And that's pretty much it. With most of the lobbies siding with the Ice King, the good guys, the Seven and whatnot, reached out to one of their competitors in gaming and brought over some Overwatch characters. Some people will take this as a note that Overwatch is saying, "Here, you won. The Fortnite's still successful, and nobody plays Overwatch." But they used to be big rivals, like the category of shooters that everybody played that were somewhat free to play. But that said, they're cool skins, and here we have Peely just like simping over the Mercy. Don't think he needs a bandage lady. Needs to go take a cold shower. Oh, I'm freaking out reading again. Jules, come out and play. Well, that is a reference to the Warriors. Warriors is an 80s, 70s movie? I think 80s. More about gangs and stuff like that. And there's this one part where the gangs come out to another gang known as Warriors, and they're like, Warriors, come out to play, which is pretty iconic. And then they bang some glass together. When was the last time I read one of these? Last I read that. I read that. The endless ocean awaits. It's just a matter of victory. Dr. Ziegler's got a treatment plan. Is that her name? I only know her as Mercy. The voyage. Oh, so that is it. Here we did unlock some, but we'll check these out at the end of season 3. Okay. So pass wise, I am currently on PJ DJ. I like that growl. Nice rumble. They're not much interesting in the shop. Well, no, actually, I lied. There is something interesting in the shop. And there's a bunch of stuff in the shop, but nothing too new outside of them. Lots of Summerween stuff, which, again, I didn't know was a thing. So what I'm doing right now is I am grinding XP and doing missions in OG. So you'll get to see the state of OG after the volcano. I do apologize, I didn't have the volcano off. I do believe I have the original volcano and vaulting back in my um, playlists that say events. So go look back at events and see if it's there. I have some events that are chapped on the PS4 that I did record but did not stream at the time because I wasn't a streamer. And I seem to find a way to get them off the PS4. Here we have a timeline screw up. I'm bringing sprites to this island. I have every sprite now but the 0 point. And I have most of the armors, except for the one where you need a friend. Fortnite's always doing that shit, like, play with your friends, you earn something. You. Let's go to my rocks. So the place is very smoky, thanks to the volcano explosion. The lava has become more intense, and 2 cities have been leveled. Retail Row's retail area is the smoking crater, and most of, like, all but one building of the Tilted Towers is gone. Okay, nobody appears. Well, someone's already shooting at me. Jesus. Okay. Heavy assault rifle. Shadow bombs seem to be used. I don't think I've seen it. What a freaking. Wow, I haven't seen those in forever. So I definitely need the heavy assault rifle, and I need to restore. I need to go damage myself so I can do that. I only need like 25 more of those. No, not even 25, 15 more of those. Let's see what they left behind. Oh my god, why did they keep doing that? And hey, nothing I really want too much of. There, where's the other guy's stuff? Did he die in the relatively the same area? Did they both die around there? Uh, okay, we still got a while to go, so let's go check out John Wick's thing. There's a rift right there. Yeah, you can see the volcano smoke from over here. Hmm. Why is that blue? Nah, you know what? I'll keep this if I'll get a heavy. If I get a heavy. I need to find some shadow bombs still and damage players with heavy and then eat food. All right, I need to hurt myself. Hold on. There is something playing in the background of the noise here that sounds like something's being destroyed in my kitchen. I hurt myself today. See, does he think this will hurt me? Ah, poo. This has got to hurt. Gosh darn it. Gradient there's not good enough. Over here, maybe? Yeah. Time to break my robotic ankles. Yay, ankles snapped. I need to find food. Any bananas by the trees? I remember bananas being a thing, but I don't remember what season or chapter bananas were in. Nope, no bananas. Ooh. And I'll hold on to you. Okay, got a quest. 10K for that. Not bad. Try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Another 10K. Another 20K. Apparently, I completed a weekly quest without realizing I was doing so. Still looking for food stuff, so. Any bacons and any toilets? You're an OG Fortnite member if you understand that. Or you've been recently playing the darn really official release of it. Let me know in comments if you understand that. Yeah, boy. One of my favorite weapons of all time. Look at his beauty. Ah, 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 ah. Neck pain. Random ass neck pain. What the hell? I don't. Nope. Got my boom bow. That's what I'm gonna use my shotgun stuff for. I love the boom bow. Oh, that's really tempting, but I don't. Kind of. I still love the bimbo. What? Who's shooting at me? I used to be able to better with this. Stop moving. Oh, bullshit. Hello? What's going on there? I mentioned I love this weapon. Guys, I'm just looking for food to eat. You don't have to be rude about it. If you got any food, though, I'll take it from you. No one ever carries any food anymore. Just for the hell of it. Okay. Back up. Oh, ow. That hurt a little more than I wanted it to. Can I? Got any food on you? No. Any shills on you? No. Guess I'll trade this off for this. Or, yeah, I'll do that. Eh. Saw it. Oop, another 10K. All I need is food. I'm gonna go over here to that doesn't cost food either. You don't eat those, you splash those. Boo. Go over here to the apple. Chilies. Consume. Yeah. Got it. That's all I needed. And now I need a sniper rifle. Someone's shooting at me? Because if so, their aim is terrible. Doing surfer dude went. I always forget how cool this game sounds on earphones before I do earphones again. Oh no, I have it. Why do I have it? Come and get it, everybody. There's only one person left. That's cheaty. I can't believe I won with the Infinity Blade. Just for that, we get the Game of Thrones copyright infringement. Bum, 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 bum. I got two levels there. Just the luck to kill Pomni, and she has the freaking Infinity Blade. I didn't know it was still out. And random two. This thing I'm never going to change. I would change the banners for each character if Fortnite bothered to organize them and make them searchable, but they don't. Fortnite always has a problem with his locker. Right now, the lockers are all mixed up when it comes to organizing them by when you got them, and they're pretty mixed up when you try and organize. Well, I don't know if it's still or mixed up, but it was mixed up when you try to organize by season. But if you try to organize by when owned, when received, it's a mess. But that said, let's go here. Let's go look at the banners. The banners have been exactly the same my entire gaming life with Fortnite. They have not improved the banner system at all. There's no way to search it. There's literally like a billion banners because you started earning them before Battle Royale was a thing back in Save the World. Oh, I have Save the World banners. I have Battle Royale banners. They're just the Battle Royale banners. You have founder banners if you're one of the founders. Special banners. I honestly don't know how I got these. Then Battle Royale. Well, hold on here. Are we not missing a think we're missing some there. Maybe they just stuck it in the battle royale. But yeah, there's a lot of banners, and I can't search them all, and they're not always in order. In fact, I'm not even sure what their order is. If they're in order by name, we don't know their names. But look, I just have some random spattering of new banners everywhere here. This banner system's always showing new items because I don't bother to come in here and clear it out. And I would definitely rework the banner for every character, but it's too much an effort without any kind of like search engine to say chapter something, season something, or whatever. Again, just part of Fortnite, kind of something easy they could fix so they don't even bother to try. So I just keep it on pirates. Um, why are you? Oh, this was the randoms. Selling randoms? Nope, wrong button. Never mind, is this on? Okay, so that's it. Where are we on the class? Yeah, where are we on battery life? Is a good question. That's still about half. See, good controller. Still half battery. It was half battery when we started. So the Ice King Jr. here, his voice sounds very familiar. I don't know why. Could just be another Troy Baker, but it's like a voice from another TV show or movie I've seen before. Speaking of Troy, I do believe he is our duck person since Jonesy's down. That is who plays Jonesy, right, Troy? Sure it is. Because honestly, it just kind of sounds like a slightly off Jonesy voice. No offense, Troy. You're the man of a billion voices. Sometimes they're going to sound the same. We have our chromified um, monthly skull warrior dude here. That's what they should do. They should. So back in the day, in Chapter 1, they used to release a bunch of good original emotes. Now you're lucky to get maybe two. There used to be a lot. That's from a lot of my emotes come from the first chapter. Um, they should rework those emotes. Like they did that for the very first one, where they just reworked a bunch of emotes together. But it wouldn't hurt to like rework those emotes and remix them a bit and re-release them. But the originals will be mad that they're sharing. No, we won't. They're not the original thing, and they're just remixes, and we'll be collecting them too if we're still playing. So food is done. I need a sniper rifle, which looks like I only need to hit one more because the other day I was running snipers and a shotgun for one of my matches and just owning everybody. That said, nobody could hit me. I don't know what was going on. Our IP tilted. The only thing that survives that attack is... I'm sorry, is it gold? Why does it look gold? Is that crazy? Okay, that was not gold the other day. Did it turn gold when it opened? Did it do that originally? I don't remember it turning gold ever. That said, I don't think we had much of a time to play after the first. It kind of went, the chapter went down after that, and wait, where's the entrance to this area? What the hell? Oh, yeah, shush. Uh, fall through, Jonesy. Oh, I completely forgot already. I won last round, so now I'm going to have a target on my back. So when we came out of the volcano, everybody and their mom was looking out of the volcano. Shit. We came out of the vault, everybody and their mom was looking at the vault itself. Not the shit, not the vault, the volcano. No, maybe it's not gold. You know what it is? It's the lighting. First we've got Jesus, that was close. First we've got what the hell? Y'all heard that, right? I'm about to die. Oh, I got a headshot thing out. 10,000 again. No way. How am I still alive? I'll hold the vault all by myself as alternate Chrome Skull Jonesy. Holy cow! What is going on here? Oh look, I needed you. Well, now you're my main weapon. I'll do as many hits as I can. I could use some help. So anyway, we have the new lighting system in this Unreal that is active in a season when it was not active before. I don't think that counts as a sniper, but I could pick it up just in case. Thinking of its rifles its own thing. Oh, you know what? It's not even sniper bullets. Regular ass bullets. Hello. No, that's regular. That's blue. And oh, Jesus Christ, my ears! I see you, Dick. Why did it look like you came from the other raw side? Oh fuck! Damn, he's good with that. Okay. Props, I guess. Why does it say I got 2 to claim? It shows nothing moving up. And I didn't claim my second one last time, did I? So I got another one. And I'm not a big fan of that after thing. It doesn't seem to work correctly. Now we're going in as V, so I'm gonna run little Pride skin this time. It's funny. I was playing this morning before I got on with you guys. There's just nothing but Pride skins. Get on with you guys. I didn't have one to now. V, of course, is Pride skin because they could be queer in uh, Cyberpunk. So most consider V as bi. I pay good attention, I promise. And we've almost unlocked this lady, Miss PJ. Rewards are not available unless you have another pass. All the other passes are not up yet. Oh, a set to unlock. Okay, so unlock our wolf boy. What's unlocked? Okay, we'll grab her and then start working on wolf. Despite this V not having much character balance. There's Diego. I think it's Diego communing with his trap sister. And you get him entrapped in the dark presence. They have the new John Wick. This guy either has nothing else to do or bought his way there. The guy I was just. The guy was just without the chrome. Forgot his name, but I have him. Bugs in some shoes. One of the gorillas. Boxy. And troll. I'm a troll. 3 seconds. Okay, I need shadow bombs. Heavy and right sniper. So we'll hit over here is that base, right? Yeah, there it is. Hit that. Honestly, if they would release the cyberpunk music, I would attach it to her every time I use it. Her and Johnny. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't bring in Rocker Boy, it's because his freedom is questionable. He does mention that he might be bi, and you enter a gay club, but that is the closest you get. Where B can date both guys and girls, and sometimes does. You date more than one person in Cyberpunk. Like, can you date the straight and gay option, and does that do anything? Or do you get one pissed at you? Like female V, you'd be with. Wow, my brain's gone dead. He, the Yep, nope, it's gone. The lady who makes the videos, and with the cop. Well, now that's my main weapon. Did I not get? Oh, there it is. Oh, they still haven't fixed this, by the way. For some reason with the lighting. Oh, it's not here. Hold on, I have to go inside to do this. Outside it's okay. It's when there's lack of lighting. I think it's a little strange. Come. It's just looks like splurge. Well, that's not what I meant to drop. I'll just do that, and we'll drop things as they come. Yeah, go ahead and drop that for that already. Then we'll do that. Damage players with sniper rifles, right? Yeah. I just need that one more time. I don't even need damage, just hit. Nope. Wait. Some more work. Ooh. Weird noises. So the people here, if Singularity stuff was below, I actually haven't seen the reactions yet. Have met their first in-game IO member if you don't count Agent Jonesy's plethora of zero copies. Now, if you're confused on zero copies because they haven't been mentioned in a good minute, the 0 point, both before and after it was shattered, every time you left what was known as the loop or the zero reality, the zero copy point or the loop something would create a copy of you. And then that also seemed to make copies of you as you change. For example, when Jonesy the First, or Jonesy, I believe, himself, got trapped in the bunker during the end of this, like they're in the bunker right now, he became known as Bunker Jonesy, and it created a zero copy of Jonesy the First, creating Jonesy the First technically. And then when Jonesy got better and moved back to being Agent Jones, or when he escaped his 0 point after the fact, they created a copy of Bunker Jonesy, who then had a secondary copy when he grayed out, or he got gray and stuff like that. It's why there's so many Jonesies on the island. There's a lot of zero copies of them. And the zero copies seem to still be made, which allows us to run around as them as loopers. In fact, one of the big storylines on Gino was that when he shoved his daughters into the loop to try and make them better and prove they could escape, he found their zero copies to be more violent and efficient and abandoned his daughters in the loop in an effort to I'm hearing shooting and stuff over here, so I'm waiting. And after, so he abandoned his daughters in a loop and kept the copies. So there is no redeeming of, he is a dick. That said, we question the redemption of Sloane, who is back. So Sloane, when she was at the IO, was ruthless. She looked like she was about to brainwash and or torture Jonesy to death during the Last Reality's invasion, just out of revenge. And when she fought against the Foundation, she seemed super angry and pissed and mean, and she was mad that he wasn't dead and tried to shoot him. And of course, during the Iowa War, she freaking tried to take over the island and kill the Seven. And it wasn't until she was slammed by a mech into the center island, the island exploded, and she came back in Island 4, that she kind of like, okay, I'm done with IO. And I don't know if that makes her a good person, because she also did abandon us on the Last Reality ship during the bombing mission. So is she a good person, or is she just not IO anymore? Ha! Did you see that? Freaking skills. Hello. Just need to shoot you once with this, please. Come here. I don't know if I've done this season. I think I have at the very beginning. These got cheeks. But not. They're just there. Where are we at? We're at late of Luke. Well, I would call it Luke late. It's more like the vault, the ship. I don't know what do you call it now. And, yeah. Oh, hello. So this is the copper, and these were the items of the government, which is IO. We just didn't know it was IO at the time. Didn't expect to see the chopper here. If you haven't picked up Wick's dog back on the main island, you can find it easily in the sewers underneath the Battlewood. So you go into the ditch that used to be the LA ditch before the reality storm, and from there you can get underneath the town into the sewers. And he is 100% of the time I've been down there, he is there. It says he's supposed to pop up in different areas. I don't know if he does, but 100% of the times I've been in those sewers, even after collecting him, he's there. I think the reason he's there after you collect him is because you can gain John Wick's actual pistol from rescuing him again. Mostly just EXP grinding right now. Let's go see who this is going on over here, though. Someone's failed. Let's go shoot him with the heavy rifle a bunch. Yeah, bro. Bro, where'd you go? Yeah. Ah, what was that noise? And back to lobby. Nightlife PJ is probably my favorite PJ costume. They do. I want to show you since I unlocked her. They did again this thing where they give her a third outfit that has nothing to do with the extra colors. Usually, it's just a third outfit, but they didn't give her a third color for any of the other items. I usually complain that they don't get a third color when they get the extra colors, which are just shiny. But this is just a third outfit, and there's no orange only color for any of her items. Kind of lame. So I don't have the black and purple for that one either. I do have for this. She has. Yes. But we only have the dark version. Huh. That's all I need to change on her, right? Yeah, that's good enough. So we're going to call her. It is Nightlife PJ, so NLPJ. All 1,111 outfits. Jesus. Chris Ellison, I can't tell if this is my thing freaking out, so I'm going to say hi again just in case you said hi again, but I think this might just be YouTube's PlayStation glitch. I've never had to say hi to someone more than once. But yeah, this is my favorite costume for the sleek, kind of plasticky, rubbery design of her clothes, the cool stars that show off the legs, and a cool glow, even on the bottom of her platforms. Looks cool. It's on. We know I have her. In fact, we know why they released this. Unfortunately, the lack of details on it and the bright background make it to where you can almost not see them. Okay, back to quests. There's what's his name? Reno starts with the S, right? Right hand man to Gino's zero copy, known as the Ageless. Last seen on Island 4, which is still there technically in the original timeline. So we talk timelines sometimes, but this is an good part is anywhere to keep it up. There's several timelines of Fortnite now. OG is one of them. This isn't just an alternate reality. This is an alternate timeline where the timeline started over and is different than the original, including having freaking Gino in here instead of the 7. But so this is an alternate timeline, but the original timeline that was reset with the Big Bang technically still exists because Jonesy went back and reset the Big Bang in Chapter 1, destroying Chapter 1, but that means because he went back and changed the past, he created an alternate timeline already to the original timeline. So the original timeline ended in Chapter 4, but is still technically there. So Island 4 is still technically there. It'd be interesting to see if Slow mentions it ever at all. Oh, and if you didn't see the Adventure Time stuff is back, but they fixed the physics issue with the pancakes, which a little sad. I was going to actually buy it if it still had that, but since it doesn't, I will not be buying it. It's just going to be that I kind of like limited on how much I can purchase on this. I did end up purchasing and supporting Hominy and Jax just because it's a good indie show, all in all. Ooh, it's loud over here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, well, that was quick. No, all I do is just find people. Throwing things, sacrifice it to the lava. Oh, sacrifice myself to the lava, apparently. Actually, let's see over here. So practically the same. I don't know what I did for that. I might just restart here. I don't think I'm going to have anything upgraded. Yeah, let's just play again. Watch through here. Watch Little Jimbo. Just stand closer. There you go. Well, it may start a thing here any day. Let's see what Emperor's Zerg does. Oh, we got the same background again. He does look like he's evil. Apparently, he just messed up. He started hearing the Shapeless Man's voices in his head telling him to create the bridge. But you're still unsure if the Shapeless Man is oh, that's his. That's the rifle. The rifle's so long, it cuts into my body. What the hell? Right foot up, right foot slide. Fall on my ass because I shouldn't be dancing. Why was that guy dipping next to me? Yeah, let's go to the island. Let's hit. I think it's this island that has stuff on it. So again, at the end of Chapter 8, I don't think we had days to play. I think we came out, did the event, and then it went down for Chapter 9 to be put in. So they're giving us a few days here to play, not wanting to just shut it down in the middle of everything. Likely we'll have an update sometime soon, and we won't have a shutdown. Well, you know what I find interesting is that Fortnite, as terrible a company they became, kept all their information for the first chapter to do this. Whereas Konami kept none of their information for chapter 2 and 3. Chapter 2 and 3, shit. Silent Hill 2 and 3. And that's why the HD versions of Silent Hill 2 and 3 were so ass. They had to redo everything. And they redid it poorly. Thank goodness Team Bloober came by and gave us an actually good remake. We are now by night. Supposed to be colors of the buy flag, as good as I could get it. Oh, now she's just rainbow. There's the green. Ah, looky. Wait, I did. Oh, it's a single match. Shoot. Man, I can't freaking die. I'm almost required to get a stronger heavy for that. Completely ignored the chest up there, I did. Driven. I have to hurt some 250 people with my heavy assault. 250 people, 250 points with my heavy assault rifle without getting my booty kicked. I need to move here in a minute. It's going to be almost impossible on a moving target, and you definitely need to get a stronger rifle. You're getting grays. Why did I come back here? Oh well. Oh, I have 2 fire shows. Why do I have 3 fire shows? What's going on here? Fix that later. I only have 1 fire show, but then I got high. I heard there was a censorship of a song in here. Okay, hello, Marcus. Welcome to the stream. I heard there's a weird censorship where that one song that says "I'm begging, begging, please." Um, they made it so according to the video I saw online. I don't own that song. You can't do it near people anymore. I guess I don't know. I guess people thought it was rude or something. It was like a dream sprite, just the dream sprite itself. Oh yeah, you know what? Next round I'll pop into main, and I'll drop the dream sprite for you. I don't have any of the fancy dream sprites though. Go ahead and try to befriend me while I'm on match here. It is simply Sephiroth TX. Sephiroth, like the Final Fantasy character, with TX like Texas at the end. I have all the normal sprites outside the 0 point sprite. I'm not sure how to find him. And then I have the gummy fire sprite and the gold water sprite. I don't know where I'm going. I just threw that. Go over to my rocks. Yep. I'm good with that. I do like the sharing thing they let us do where we can drop the sprites. It's nice. Marcus Kid 67. Okay, hold on. Let me get down here so I'm not moving. Get these. Oh, what? Hello? That was weird. There you go. Ooh, yeah, I got a blue rifle. That's exactly what I needed. Just see if I can get some more shield before I go fight people. Now I got a salsa in my head. Some speed. I have not got that yet. I need to, but I've been mostly just... Love the heavy. Where was that at? That sounded like it was right behind me. Cold pumpy. No, that's not cold. Why is my colors off for some... Green puppy will work. Yeah, they're not cheap nowadays. And then you gotta get money for the store to get cool stuff. And I'm always looking at it like, boy, I wish I had a better job. Just so I could waste it all in Fortnite. Hello, I know there are more people here. Hmm. Mm. Someone already clear out the hotel? Yep, someone's been in here. Do I still need to do sniper rifles? Pump shotgun, hunting rifle, heavy. Oh, the hell. Well, poo, that's going to be an annoying one to get. Hello, Fortnite? Or are you getting on now or are you going to get on later? I won't be streaming all day, but I'll be on and off Fortnite all day. I got water, water gold, earth, fire, fire gummy, duck, ghost stream, demon, punk, king, and unfortunately burnt. I am only missing the 0 point and all the extras that are not these two. Why does it show me as joinable to myself? Is this something they just do now? Huh. That is weird. When is the new thing unlocked? 9 days for part 12. It looks like we're gonna... That's weird. I didn't notice that before. The things in the background move. So it looks like we're gonna be able to get... some umbrellas, and I do notice that if you go to the umbrella here, it does say unlockable styles. You just can't get into it. Oh, and Marcus, I do have my chat turned off just so for copyright issues I've had in the past. So you can still chat to me on the chat in the stream. I just cannot hear you. Okay. Let's do duck first. Okay. Oh god, I suck at builds, but I can... Ready up to play with your party? Do they make it to where you only have to hold start to do that? Oh, that was new. What is that? The fate of Jonesy. His future is unknown. After years of protecting reality, Agent Jones has fallen. The island's most steadfast hero is suspended in a recovery tank that looks like it's from Star Wars. Jones is down, but is he out? Okay, I do like the Bark Voyager's helmet. Now I'm going to work towards that. Okay, come over here. Hopefully no one will bother us. Where are you at? Where are you at? Why can I not see you on my screen? Oh. Follow the Loki. I want to just drop the duck, someone else will grab it. Okay, I guess I'll follow the Marcus. That's brave, but okay. If you want to, we could have stopped by a sprite extraction area and gotten you the duck out. That way he's yours permanently. Like, do you want to go over here? Oh, sorry. Here, maybe? Oh, that works too. Grab some weapons so we're safe, and I'll drop the duck and behind you. Behind you. There you are. Okay, let's grab some weapons and get the extractor going. Also grab my dailies. And if someone kills us, I'll just bring him back. I have a lot of dust. Oh, we have incoming. Careful. Oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, I went through the wrong window. Julio. Okay, which one do you want next round? I hear chests. Cool. Oh, these are showers. That's like, where am I? Star Trekky looking showers. Somebody shot at me? Not sure. Hello? It was like a single gunshot. I don't know. Weird. What's this attached to? Oh, he's got a medic deal. Back up. Apparently I'm on the... Oh, that's loud. Yeah, I kind of like the shotgun. I'll take it. Pick up shotgun shells. There we go. I forget we're in build. I'm starting in this like 0 build. So was the guy we just fought. He didn't build at all. Okay. I'll see you later. I'll be on and off. So if you want more sprites and I'm not streaming, just text me through the game app when I'm on. Okay, I am on soloing a build mode in duos. That'll be interesting. And if y'all are, you know, oh look, hello. A lot of solos here in this duo mode. I know I heard another gun. Let's go ahead and just extract this guy to get the stuff down. Okay. Well, I'll be on and off. I like Fortnite. I'll pretty much be... excuse me? Oh, your character must still be on map. Wait. Oh, okay. It despawned. Oh. Did it double play the music there? What's going on, Fortnite? Triple play. Its music file is suck. So every time something happens, the music goes off. Okay, not that time. That was funny. That landing was so magical. It did it 3 times. Ooh, my neck. Let's see what battery life is. We are down to 1 battery life, so we'll be playing for a little bit longer, guys, as far as streams go. I'll be off again if you are a friend on here, or you just want someone that you need one of these sprites. I find collecting them very fun, so I like collecting them. And let me know if you want me to team up with you and drop a sprite. We can even trade sprites if you got some gummies or golds I don't have, or the darn 0 point. It looks like we're going into our doggy dog. We're not just getting that. Oh god, that's something weird to look at them. But with that, let's go to our wolf loadouts. Reminder, I am a writer, or trying to be. If you're a young adult or adult and like mature fantasy novels, not like that kind of mature, not adult, but it's got gore and stuff in it. Well, not, it's not for kids, but if you like dark fantasy, I do have two werewolf themed novels, night creature themed novels, Bite of the Moon and Bite of, wow, my brain. I think my brain was bit. Bite of the Moon and Bite of the Ancient, following a werewolf, brand new werewolf, as he allocates to the night creature society and gets involved in some criminal shenanigans with a local vampire cartel. And I am writing the third and currently fixing up the fourth novel. So the third novel is part of the first novel that I split into three. It'll be the end of the first novel that I created, and I'm working on it. The fourth novel will be technically the second novel I made after I created all the first novel, and it will it'll take place a much it'll I don't know what I'm thinking there, but it's still technically in vampire mode. If you remember, if you're any of my readers, this was originally a vampire novel before it was a werewolf centric novel. So I have to rework it completely, just like I reworked the first novel. And will the second novel be, or technically fourth novel, be split into five different novels? Who knows? And hey, what the heck? I don't even have things here. And then I can do something here too. What do I not have? Anything wolf related that I don't have? Oh, there's those two. Moon related. Uh, oh, that's interesting. Well, eating. Moon eat. Thank you. Nope. Randomize and then see what I can find. Gotta go there. Happy to chest bump. What was that laugh? Oh, you know what? I used to have this one attached to it. I don't know why I don't still. Should be one of the first ones. Just saw it. Where did it go? Jason is the main character of my book. We didn't know this is, of course, is Jonesy's werewolf, but still. So with that, another werewolf. What? That is not a werewolf. I can put it. Guess this one's not important. Oh wait, that's where she eats. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. Get her one where she doesn't burn it. There we go. Okay, so we'll just replace this one, I guess. One more werewolf. Oh no, we do have one more light werewolf. I forgot completely about him. I don't know why I have him listed there, so that's definitely the replacing one. He's not a zombie. So apparently, by the way, the thing on our back here, let me get to a sprite when it has it. This thing is not currently working. I thought it was like the most pointless thing in the world or something, because it's just a clear container that you don't shut the sprite in when you pick it up, it just disappears. What happens here is when this thing is working, because Fortnite fired 1,000 people and their shit ain't working a lot. Um, yeah, and I will always rank on them for that. Holes. Um, so when this thing is working, any sprite you mastered can be put into here. You have to master the sprite, and it means even the variants. The variants you can't put into a suit here for some reason, even if you master them. But the variants and anything you can master can be put in here, but you have to master them. So any sprites you don't master will be left out at the end of the season. So since we're back on our own, let's get here. Solo Fortnite OG. Actually, let's do this before I forget to. Oh no, okay, not build. No build. I thought it was having me on that. Back to this. What quests are we on? We're done with dailies? We're not done with dailies. These for finishing dailies. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and see what all this is to do. Randomize on. Ah, I think I got it in time. I don't know who I am though. This is an OG. Well, that might be the old OG. Oh, another Pride skin. The Pink Pony Club lady. Oh, look, it's Ed. Butter Toast. I didn't realize his soul's a jawbreaker. We got Plank on his back. He's stolen Plank for some reason. Johnny's not going to be very happy about that. I did not know this was a movable emote. Eat my pride. Search chests at Lonely Lodge or Pleasant Park. Let's get down there. We need. Oh, wait. Did we finish that mission then? Pump shotgun and hunting rifle. Chests and shadow bombs. I guess I finished that mission. I got this on a lot of the Pride loadouts. What the fuck is going on? Hold your horses, guys. I'm hearing the most random shit in my earphones. I wonder if I'm attached to someone else's stuff. Well, that's weird because it was doing both Fortnite and whatever that was at the same time. Like, how's it handle two different Bluetooth streams? I don't know if y'all heard that. I'll have to rewatch it. But it just yelled and then Linux to lose. I was like, no. That's the same thing. We need a pump shotgun or a rifle. I don't need that anymore because I already got the one off I need to do this round. Another 10K there. And pump shotgun. Okay, this is probably going to be a very long thing if it's going to be shotguns or hunting rifles. They're both slow weapons. Like a bunch of NPCs fighting. What the hell? Ah, still not done. You know what? I don't need this. Keep those just in case. I didn't get hit. They didn't get hit. We sat there and shot the wall for a minute. Definitely been tell I've been playing this game for 7 years now. Yeah, so if you don't follow basketball, like I don't, but I live in San Antonio, so I had to be subjected to it. The basketball's over. Spurs and Knicks had in the other day. I think it was over, right? It wasn't this. Hello? Darn. Did I at least finish that mission? Ooh, Shinobi puppy, he cute. So supply drops, search areas, I guess still, and one last shadow bomb. Oh, the kitties are sleeping. Yeah, yeah. My phone is charged. Half the reason I wasn't playing with my chat on is because my phone was DOA. I think I said that earlier. Iran deal ends Trump's war that revealed the limit of U.S. dominance. I'll believe a deal when I see a deal, unless like Trump bent over and gave Iran a bunch of shit and said we're sorry. Because I don't know how many times Trump's had a deal with Iran. that ended up being just complete false. And it doesn't help that all the deals are broken by Israel first and foremost. So I won't hold my breath. But if there's a deal, I hope Iran got everything and made Trump look like doo doo. I bet you can make him look any worse than he already does. Lonely Lodge or Pleasant Park? We'll go down to Pleasant Park, make this exciting. It's really close. Who posted that, by the way? Limit of U.S. dominance. That's BBC. That is not. Oh, hunter rifle. Yeah, that's what I need. Go ahead and just do this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's in the freaking garage, isn't it? Nice. Drop you, don't need you, I'll take you. Gotta use you. You're my main weapon right now. Can't see her. Huh? I hear it coming from over here, but I'm not getting any show of bullet attacks. Jump scare. What? Come on. Come on. You know you want it. What was that? Oh, did I get it though? I hit him. I don't know if I got the full thing yet. Still nothing. Okay, let's just. Oh, I didn't mean to hit return in the lobby. I meant to go back in. Sorry, I'm texting someone real quick. We had a massive lightning storm warning. Okay. Um, nothing new here. Emote, Ghostface, Brick Life, mobile action anywhere. So I was playing the mobile the other day. I should stream it. It is so goofy because mobile has literal aimbot because you can't aim very well on the mobile. So if you're playing mobile, it aims for you and allows you to track and shoot and aim. It's literal aimbot for mobile players. I hope they don't play against console players because that could be slightly unfair. I know there's aim assist in regular Fortnite, and this is a lot more than aim assist. This is literally locking on and shooting at them like some old games used to do. Okay, so we got our pan Mad Max style lady out. Ooh, we got Cowboy Bebops. Valentine. We got a female skinned Chewy, our Dragon Ladies, our Ice King. Forgot his name. Doofenshmirtz Incorporated. Jules just being looks like we're going to Lonely through the smoke. Yum. Someone put in that Patrick coughing meme. By the way, if you ever want to use any of my videos for content, whether it's reaction content or whatever, feel free. My videos, as far as gaming, free to use. I don't make money off them. I don't give a shit if you make money off them. Just type my name up there. My tag, Sephiroth either in the video or in the credits, depending on what you're doing. I fully support use of my content to spread my name. Unlike YouTube and these music publishers, I understand that getting us out there and having other people show us isn't detrimental. We're not freaking holding a free concert. It gets us out there and spreads the name. I wouldn't know of half the YouTubers I watched if it wasn't for reaction videos. And a lot of the music I listen to comes from other content. Like, I love Soundgarden, but I didn't know about Soundgarden until I played the very first Road Rash and listened to them on Road Rash. Think clever. Well, I think he had a better weapon. Sneaky little ghost face. There we go. That is a freaking wrench I use to take batteries out of vehicles at my car. Oh, by the way, Fire King. Okay, what should we do next? I've got to say, I don't know if this is a storyline. It's just a bunch of eyeballs and glowy orbs. I just hope it's not AI. I hope they're paying real artists to do this and not same AI artists or just doing it themselves as AI artists. I hope this is really done with pencil, paper, or digital means of actual art and is effort is put into it, but you can never tell these days. I never want to say it isn't because then you insult the artist. Like, no, it isn't art. Some people say to actual artists that put effort and care into the art. More Wayne's released Lexa again, our little witch lady. It's a cute costume, honestly. And the costume disappeared. Jezebel, a zombified version of Jezebel, but ooh, that's cool. There's a reference to something I can't think of. Langoliers, maybe. We got Jason, who is also now in Dead by Daylight. And if you didn't know this, he is actually a Deadite, according to canon lore. He is part of the Deadites from Evil Dead. We have Art, is a serial killer and some kind of supernatural being we are unsure of. To the point that when he died the first time and came back, he looked quite surprised. You know, it's funny to see Fire King doing that. I really like this set. I did. And look, he wiggles. You think he explodes? Oh, hold on here. I got a question about something here. We go in here and try this? No. So let's go to the locker and try Palm Me. Because one of the things they showed is that this tool in the trailer had her shouting ouch, but she doesn't do it, just sounds boing. But also, oh, you can hear Bubble. It's just on the TV speakers. It's so hard to hear it. So you definitely hear Bubble in here. But only if you're listening to it on your phones. Their facial expression, especially his, perfect. Can I go to random, please? It's on. Back to question. What is my... Well, it'll tell me when I'm low on battery. When it warns me I'm low on battery, I will be out. That is our war goddess targeting our tiger boy from the chapter before. Or no, actually from the same chapter, isn't it? They're both from chapter 5. Never gonna lie or hurt you.
There once was a squad that readied up with outfits fancy to say what's up. Their hopes were high for a win that day. Go me squatty boys go.
What was that explosion? Am I still searching chests at these places? Jesus. I wish I didn't die so quick. Let's hit Lonely is closer. Fire King, your first time back since the pirate has set off your volcano, Gell's volcano. This looks familiar. I believe sometime at this part you were being shoved underwater and frozen by the Ice King. Still one of my favorite gliders, by the way. Oh, go forward. Go forward. Okay, I'm going to make the tower. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm done with that then. Okay, good. Shadow bombs, chests, and supply drops. Right. You are none of those. One more chest, I'm done. Or suppressed. Do you like that? Or suppressed? Or suppressed what? Hoping submachine gun, but I don't know. Suppressed sniper rifles. Nope. See, I would not have known that. Oh, it looks like I finished off kit stuff. Over 2,000 EXP just from these rooms. Oh, someone's been here. But are they still here? Nope, they're not here no more. Yeah, it's my cat making the noise. Looks like we're heading down to a burned out city that's going to be retail in front of us. So retail didn't get hit as hard as Tilted. He had both the Fire King and our new Fire Pirate had a thing against Tilted, or just recognized it was the biggest city on the island and wanted to hit it hard. I am definitely following in someone's wake. Retail was just hit with one giant one that got the most of the shopping area destroyed. So it's kind of cool that we get to see it for a few days afterwards, which we didn't get to in the last one. We just came out and we played, and I'm almost positive we didn't get to play again in the Rebel afterwards. But if I'm wrong, correct me. Nada. So, scoped assault rifles or suppressed snipers. Are these two working together? Oh, no. What was that other one doing? Did I level up? Ah, okay, apparently didn't. Play again.
And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? That when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots a
See, that's like at good a minute worth of music, and that shouldn't count towards copyright infringement stuff. But again, the reason the copyright infringement stuff is so bad is it led to Trump's first loss as a politician during elections when everybody streaming hated him. So they punished streamers by enforcing those laws. They're not saving music. They wanted to punish people who are anti-Nazis, who didn't want the current Nazi queerphobic racist agenda that is currently destroying our country, run by a laughingstock pedophile. I had someone get after me the other day because I notified that Ron DeSantis was trying to replace our Pride Month with Faith and Faith and Belief Month or some shit like that. And I notified it was just more of his evil. And they're like, well, I don't see how faith and family is evil. It's like, no, faith, belief isn't primarily evil. But bad people don't worship the religion. They weaponize the religion and use it to harm others. Ron DeSantis is one of those bad people, just like Al Qaeda or any other extremist terrorist religious organization. Ron DeSantis is weaponizing Christianity in an attempt to erase queer people. He's been doing it his entire elected time as dictator of Florida. And this latest thing is just an attempt to replace Pride Month with something else. More, and pretending because that something else is Christian, it's cool to do it. He doesn't worship Jesus. He uses Jesus as a gun. He aims it at people he doesn't like. Ron DeSantis is purely evil and nothing less. That's a funny noise. Oh, I stuck there. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be doing. So apparently, if I go in a reload, I get Park Voyager missions. I need to go do that today when I play later. Oh, that's why I was stuck. The heck is going on here? Well, I got a scoped assault rifle, so hopefully this counts. Nope, don't want that. Oh, yeah, go ahead and replace that. I gotta. Oh no, I'm done with pumps, right? I just need to hit them with this thing. These don't handle skins, right? Nah. Cool if they did. It's like a clear version of a wrap. They still need the ability to allow us to wrap our cars in our actual wraps. That's what the vehicle wraps are for. It wouldn't be that hard. We bought the vehicles or earned the vehicles, allow us to put wraps on them. Man, the upgrading on lighting in this version looks weird. Good, but weird. It shouldn't be this wild, good looking, with all the textures being very cartoony. I remember, was it this chapter or another chapter? He was over in Retail Row, and there's a mountain. You had to get a win up there or something to get a certain emote. Actually, I'm almost positive it's chapter 2, and it was Dr. Doom's emote, maybe. Oh, gotta run. Oh, right. This is the time we were also having a summer event, I believe, around this area, because I remember some summer stuff doing something over here. I was pretty sure I'm streaming by then. Okay. Quiet day on the island. My Rainbow of Doom. I don't remember what that looks like in season 9. Season 9 will be next. It'll be Neo season. One of my favorite seasons. Leads up to a monster fight. Has a lot of cyberpunk Neo uh, stuff. I'll keep it. It's not like I'm gonna be using either. Gotta use this guy. Are there even supply drops? Have you all seen a supply drop in the entire match? The entire stream. Have we seen the supply drops? Like, how am I supposed to search supply drops if supply drops don't exist? Oh, well, I did not know that was a thing, but okay. Somebody fight me. I feel like I came back where I came from. Go ahead and hop right back in. My battery's not blinking yet. We're good. Watch this demon run around for a bit. You work in retail. Tell us how it really feels. Honestly, coming into my current retail job, knowing that it was just going to be temporary and I didn't expect much from it, it is a fun job. I'm learning a lot I didn't know, and it is really easy, simple job. Like the people there who have never had a job before probably don't know how easy they have it compared to like HEB or Walmart. Well, you get paid more at HEB or Walmart, but my God. Ooh. If they're doing skimpier outfits like this, they should do some really good summer outfits. Let's see how brave Fortnite can really get with their stuff. Scoped assault rifle. Wait, that didn't count? Apparently, that did not count as a scoped assault rifle. Even though I'm pretty sure it was literally a scoped assault rifle. What in the world am I getting on? I'm so used to the drop feature we have in the current Fortnite. I don't like not having it. Literally called a scoped assault rifle. Damaged players with thermal scoped assault rifle. Oh my God. Thank you for not reading. So because this is not a thermal scoped assault rifle, it doesn't count. High call bull. I just have to be thermal. Even find the thermal. I haven't seen the thermal scoped assault rifle. John Wick's house and see if he has some treasure trove in there. And we'll just pop this now. Is this still John Wick's house with the basement and everything? I don't think it is. This is where his house was. sure this is where his house was, but okay. There's no sounds. Nothing below the floor. Weird. Didn't they like redo that house to be John Wick's house when he was introduced? And isn't he introduced in season 8? When is he introduced? Is he introduced in season 9 or 10? I don't remember. Ooh, I'm getting hungry, guys. I might quit here and go eat lunch. I might play tomorrow morning if no one gets up early. Depends what we do. Leave that as it is. Level up. What was that from? A food truck. Nothing on it though. Just it's a fork knife food truck. I get it. You made that joke twice, Fortnite. Ooh, purple, huh? That's not what I need, but take it for now. And the sound of these pulses, the pulse twos are really good sometimes. 3D sounds are crazy when done correctly. One of my favorite shotties. Rug burn on the butt. Nothing really here. Well, that's a cliff I don't want to fall off. This should be soft enough landing. Yep. That is such a loud gun. No, I ignored that treasure chest, but now it's too late. Well, that's actually one of those. Do you think we can go get it? These springs that did ahead. There are a patch of raptor feet. Nope, and it's gone. It's not gone. People are fighting over it. I just need to search it. Frick. I did so absorbed in what I was doing, I did not see a guy out there. I could have probably taken him out too with my darn rifle. Okay, to the lobby. What we got on time here? We've been about 3 hours here, so we're gonna call it. It looks like my controller's about time to call it a night, a day, morning. Okay. Is that my only upgrade on my animals right now? Sidekicks, we're gonna call them. Quite a collection, actually. Yeah, that's our last upgrade right now. So let's just see. He was just saying before I take off, it'll reload. All right. Get that. Yeah. Mark Wager doesn't, but there's a bunch of cube stuff here for ranked if you're in gold. Some fish stick stuff here for ranked matches that are also gold. Sure, ranked reload match. Play a gold ranked reload match. We'd have to play reload till we get to gold, and then just play, and we get it all this stuff. Cool. I don't see anything about Bark Voyager. What is this? I see what this is. No, apparently not. Interesting. It was reload, right? So other than that, the only other um it has to be reload because elites don't exist anymore. I'll research it. There has to be some way to do it. Unlockable through quests. Okay, let's go to OG real quick. And regular real quick. Go to quests. Jungle Sock matches. It does not tell us how to unlock Mark Voyager ourselves. I think I would have known that had he not told me. But he obviously has the helmets unlocked, so I'll look into it, see if we can't get it. I have tomorrow and day after tomorrow off, depending on weather and what we're doing. I may stream a little again for more Pride Month content, just grinding for EXP. And uh, we'll sit here and talk and do what we can. Again, if you're looking for sprites, feel free to join me at any time. I do need to clean out my list here. I think there's a bunch of people I just never on anymore. So what Fortnite needs to do is, oh, they do still do it. So 11 weeks ago, and these guys are just offline completely. So online 3 weeks ago, online offline. Sure, Winters is offline. I'm not going to delete him. 6 weeks ago, and these guys are just offline for a while. Whoops, hold on. Freaking YouTube PS5 is doing that glitch it does where it shoves all the chats I've had in the past. I guess with that, I don't know why I had this guy blocked. I can probably I don't know why I have these guys hidden. Oh, they're hidden themselves. Weird. What does that mean? Weird. Anyway, I probably go through here and clear out the friends that don't play. Because anything that's like Link must not play that often. He's got one that's this past season. So if I clear you out and you want to be a friend again, feel free to redo the thing. But if you're someone who never plays, don't friend me. Let's see. Uh, they still do have a separate between social and PlayStation. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Like it. I don't know about the hiddens. Honestly, might clear out the hiddens because I don't know who they are either. Anyway, friend invites, a bunch of friend invites. But look at these blank faces. Like blank faces are make me suspicious. Let's see. 6 days ago, 1 day ago, 13 hours ago, online currently, offline. Played together 1 hour ago. This one says offline, but definitely is up here. Same with this. These guys say offline, but are definitely off here. So, doesn't blame him anymore, but I need his help. Yeah, I'll go here and clean it out so I can also get new people. Anybody who's currently in the request, I'm probably not going to accept your requests if you're blank. Like this stuff, don't be blank. You look like scam, honestly. I don't know why you're blank. And I won't get rid of anybody I relatively know for real. Anyway, that said, I may see y'all tomorrow. If I don't see y'all tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'll definitely try to stream around the finale for a close. See if I can get on the finale. And of course, do next month as well. Oh, you know what? I think the next time you'll see me is for the premiere of season 9 in OG. I will definitely try a premiere at some point after it releases, just to see the small splattering of stuff we get from the OGs whenever they decide to release it. It says June 24th, which is in 10 days, in 9 days. So 9 days from now, this will change over, and I'll be back just to review it. Did they release the things in here yet? Release the question mark on these guys yet? No. Anyway, peace out, guys. Check you later. Oh, I can press the right button, maybe.